Hey guys, what's up? It's good to be back finally, live on air. I'm not doing a live stream tonight like I normally would on a Sunday, like a chill and chat live stream where we talk home arcades. I'm just going to do some gaming tonight, kind of get back into the groove of things. And I wanted to get back into Marvel versus Capcom because my last live stream, that's what we played. And ironically, this week, the console cartridge for Nintendo Switch, the PS4 disc came out this week. So there's been a kind of a revival of this game this week with the physical releases. So I wanted to get back into playing this game. I actually have not played it since my injury. I don't know if you guys knew, but I ended up injuring both my wrist in a e-bike accident. And I was out for like 6 weeks straight with like broken wrists. It was terrible. But I've pretty much fully recovered from that. Luckily, no surgeries, nothing like that. So I'm back into gaming again and really enjoying it. Looks like Jason's made it in the chat. He's saying good evening. Good to see you, Jason. So we're going to play some Marvel versus Capcom. We may get into some other games too. I've got Double Dragon, Capcom Beat 'em Up, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that I wanted to play as well. But we'll start with Marvel versus Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Good to see you, Jason. You guys let me know if the audio's all right. I'm using my fight stick, my F101 Mayflash arcade fight stick tonight. I saw James hates everything. He was playing this last night, having a really good time with it. So made me want to play. So let's just do a little bit of practice here first. Make sure everything's going to be good, and then we'll jump into an online game after that. Hope you're having a good night, Jason. I was watching 19K Fox right before I started. All right. Let's do it. All right, so a little bit of practice here. Go with Wolverine, go with Cable since I've got him on the thumbnail. And then put Jill on the thumbnail, so let's play with her too. Calvin Wong's here as well. Good to see you, Calvin Wong. See you, buddy. All right. Marvel versus Capcom. Hey, PD7's here as well. Good to see PD7. Glad you made it. You guys let me know if you can hear the game all right. It's always easy playing against the computer. But then you go online, it's a whole different story. All right, he got me. Definitely rusty. I have not been playing this. This is my first time back in over 2 months. I only really played it 1 or 2 times when it first came out. And because of the injury, I hadn't been playing. There we go. At least the computer didn't beat me first match. Jason's saying, hey, Phil, got the chat up here for us. I can at least highlight the chats tonight. Yeah, I've been trying to keep up with all PD7's videos. He's dropping one every day. Looks like a lot of Black Friday shopping going on right now. This is one of my favorite stages. Supposedly that time is supposed to be accurate. And I think it is 7:10 right now, so it's showing the right time for me. All right, let's see if I can get my guys out here. Swap them out. There we go. Okay. So I know that it's just going to be my first 2 buttons on the left at the same time. So I noticed my Restream account, I paid for a full year last year around this time. It ends in 2 days, but they're doing like a 50% off promotion for Black Friday for another year. So I think I'm going to re-up that and start doing live streams again more regularly. You know, I had a combination of things that happened. I had the injury happen, and then also I was in the middle of jobs. I was switching to a new job, which I just landed, and I start that on the 3rd. I'm actually going to be traveling all over the country. I get to work from home a lot, which will be nice. It'll be good for making content, but I'll also be traveling a lot too. My first trip will be a week from today. I'll be heading to Las Vegas for a full week. And I'm thinking about going to Pinball Expo, or not Pinball Expo, Pinball Hall of Fame, checking that out. I'm going to try and do a live stream there. I went a couple years ago and did a live stream, and I was able to use their Wi-Fi, and it turned out really well. Like the internet's real good there. And hopefully that's still the case and I can do a live stream again. And I'm going to try and get Rexer, who lives in Vegas, to meet me there. So like one of us can hold the camera while the other person talks, and kind of get a collaboration going. And who knows, maybe I'll get to make it to CES. The company I work for is based in Vegas, so probably have the opportunity to go there as much as I want. but I'll be able to travel to San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, New Orleans. So some pretty cool cities. You know, I used to have a dog, and the dog kind of prevented me from taking jobs where I could travel because you always have to find someone to board them and watch them. But him passing away, you know, back in May, kind of opened that opportunity for me to take a traveling job, which would be kind of cool. Getting a little more difficult now that I'm about 3 or 4 rounds in. Did I win? Oh, I lost. Saw Thumper Squid's in the chat. Good to see you, Thumper Squid. He says, hello, wonderful gamers. Happy to see BiggyD back. Definitely good to see you in the chat, Thumper. He is also saying, I need to get this for my PS5. Can you play cross-platform? And I think you can play cross-platform. This is Steam. And I think you can. Oh, maybe not. PD7 says he doesn't believe so. Oh, Garage Gamer's here. Good to see you, man. Garage Gamer's saying, what's up, BiggyD? Mickey Yoon's here as well. Hey, what's up, fellas? I got your message today, Mickey, about my Nintendo ID, my friend ID or whatever. I need to look that up and get that to you. I'll try to do that tonight and send you a message. Got my game too. Evan Clausen's here as well. He's saying BiggyD is back, but I don't have the option to super chat. Yes, so right now, my channel is not monetized right now, but I've been making some videos the last couple of days, and I should have the hours and everything needed to be monetized here very soon. December 8th, I can reapply. So just some stupid YouTube stuff kind of prevented me from being monetized for a few months, but that's about to end, and I'll be able to reapply, and I already have the hours needed and all that to watch hours and all that needed to qualify. So hopefully you can super chat again soon. And you're saying the stream is broken. So yeah, it's just currently unavailable, but it will be back here. And Garage Gamer is saying no crossplay. That's a bummer. So this is Steam, and I think Steam probably had the largest amount of players online. That's why I originally got it for this PC. But I'm going to get it for Nintendo Switch. Hopefully there'll be a deal for Black Friday where I can get it on, you know, 10, 20 bucks off here in like a few days. So we'll find out. But I don't want to pay full price, 50 bucks for it, being that I already own it. But I do like that little comic book that they're including with it. I would definitely like to get my hands on one of those. And Thor KC's here as well. He's saying, hey, Biggie, what's up? Not much, just playing some Marvel versus Capcom. Let's get into some online games here. I've just been playing the computer to kind of warm up. And we'll get into some online, just see how bad I am. We'll go ranked. So that's where most everybody should be. See, it says, cross region, not cross platform. And it won't let me do one button specials, it doesn't look like. I'll just do either, and we'll do all 6 games. And let's see if I go to basic standby, how quick I can jump into a game. Oh, Science Spirits is here as well. He says Phil has the game but needs the system. Yeah, you definitely got to get it. If you got it on Switch, they got some really good deals going on the OLED Switch, 275, or if you want the OG Switch, it's only 225. All right, so this is online. We'll see how this goes. And I'll stick with the characters I put on the thumbnail. And then for my third here, we'll go with Cammy. And Mike Hawkhurst is here as well. He says Sundays are always better when BiggyD's Arcade is streaming. Hope everyone is having a great Sunday. I got my copy on Switch. That's awesome. Good to see you in the chat, Mike. And Kevin had a comment I'll bring up here in a moment. I feel like the people on Switch probably aren't as competitive as the people on Steam. I think like the people playing on Steam are probably some of the best players. Hey, man, he's just kicking my ass. I got a lot of work to do. Man, that was bad. Maybe I shouldn't be doing ranked games. Kevin says every time I watch a walk and talk, I want to buy stuff. LOL. No, I do not want to rematch with that guy. Let's jump out of here. Let's go to not ranked, casual. And kind of want to start with like Children of the Atom because it's not as tough, you know, with the multiple characters having to know all the moves and all that. Science Spirit says I almost bought X-Men today because of the FOMO feel. And I did see a deal, Cyan, on X-Men at Kohl's. I think it was $5.99 or $4.99. Garage Gamer's asking, did I get a Switch arcade stick? So the one I'm using is the Mayflash F101, and this works with the PC. Also will work with the Switch and PS3 of all systems. People on Switch are very competitive too, believe me. And so maybe I was wrong on that. And Thor KC, he's got a longer comment here. It doesn't look like I have a big enough box for your comment, but I'll read it. It says, I kind of think the best deal right now is 30% off the backbone. It gives your iPhone the analog control buttons and headphone jack that everybody seemed to forget about how much they liked. Yes, the backbone's really cool. And with my traveling coming up, going across the country, I definitely am interested in getting one. I also got a new phone. I got the S24 Samsung. Pretty much play any phone game. That'll emulate pretty much any game. So I'm definitely interested in getting that backbone. All the good deals we've been seeing lately, though, I kind of want to wait until actual Friday to make sure we don't get a better deal by then. All right, so let's see. Just lost sound. Okay, it's back. Because I think Black Friday, we could see even better deals than what we're seeing right now. I don't think the deals are bad this week and weekend, but I think they could be even better on Friday. Cyan saying, man, it's really good to see you back on Sunday. That's awesome, Cyan. Yeah, hopefully we'll start doing my regular live streams again here very soon. I'm going to renew the Restream membership for another year so we can still have guests. And I was thinking maybe for the first stream back, like the first big stream back, having like some good guests on to kind of get me up to speed on everything that's been going on in the community. Like I was thinking about inviting James Hates Everything. He seems to be on top of it. Maybe P-Dubs. And get like a third in there too. Have like 4 of us. So this is not ranked, so hopefully they're not as competitive. There, I finally killed somebody. And still killed me. Rod's Gamer says, nice. You going to customize the cover of the Mayflash? I may do that. That's a good idea. I haven't even thought of it. I guess they make custom covers for it. And I think that would be cool. And Thor KC says, yeah, I'm waiting to see what might happen on Friday. But if you travel a lot, you definitely want to get the Backbone. Works for games on your phone as well as streaming from Xbox, PS5, PC, and or cloud. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at, the PlayStation one, the white one. All right, I want to get into online match, but I do not want to do MVC2. I want to do one of these just where you pick one player, you just focus on one-on-one. So we'll do a casual match. How do I deselect these? Like if I want to do Marvel superheroes, why is it not picking opponents for Marvel superheroes? Yeah, Mickey, I will get that friend code to you on Switch here tonight. I'll look that up. Been playing my Switch Lite a lot lately. I've been playing the Marvel game, the Ultimate. What is that game called? Marvel Ultimate something. Ultimate Alliance. That game's a ton of fun. Mike Hawkert says, I have the X Arcade 2 TV device out for delivery tomorrow. That's very cool. That looks awesome. Hopefully we have no issues connecting it to the PS5 Switch with the adapters I picked up. Hopefully it'll work. I'd like to see, what that looks like and how it plays. Garage Gamer says, just the Marvel superheroes selected as the only game to search for. We'll see. That's what I want to do is Marvel superheroes. Okay, see, he wants to play Marvel versus Capcom. I guess I'll play that. Because when I thought I had selected Marvel superheroes and I wanted an opponent in it, but I ended up with a match on Marvel versus Capcom. This is a little more simple than the Marvel versus Capcom 2. Marvel versus Capcom 2, it just seems like there's so much going on. There's just a lot to learn. May win this. We'll see. I don't think they're very good. The Edwood man. Maybe I spoke too soon. There we go. Won a match online. Finally. Mickey Yoon says, listen, at our age, simple is a good thing. Definitely. I'm not getting any younger. I'm in my almost mid 40s now. All right, so if I want a casual match, but I just want to play Children of the Atom, select game. Okay, that's where I need to go. Okay. Now, okay, that's deselected. Got it. All right. We'll go with just the top three. Children of the Atom, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men versus Street Fighter, and we'll just focus on casual matches, those games. See if I do a little better. All right, I turned the volume down on that. Sorry about that, guys. Should be able to hear it now. Hey, Brooklyn Menace is here. Good to see you, Brooklyn. I'd sent Brooklyn a message today because I saw Rascal's Basement Arcade on Tuesday. He's looking for a co-host, and I was thinking it'd be cool to see Brooklyn on his show. Hopefully you got in touch with him today. You did send me a thumbs up, so maybe. And Thor KC says, it's not on sale, but I just found a Mijonor toolbox, instant FOMO. You have to tell me what that is, Thor. I'm not sure what that is. Mijonor toolbox. Jason's doing Brooklyn's emoji with the two glasses. That's his, he'll do that one, and then he'll do the devil with the two, what is it? The two joysticks. We'll probably see that one next. Doesn't look like anybody wants to play these games. They want to play Marvel vs. Capcom. What we'll do is we'll get into in-game standby, so at least I can play while we wait. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's not the joysticks, it's the flames. I was going to say the flames, but I think sometimes you do the joysticks, right? Thor KC says the Mijonor is the name of Thor's hammer. The hand of the toolbox is the handle of the hammer inside the toolbox. I must have it. That's what I thought. It had something to do with Thor. But so the hand of the toolbox is the handle of the hammer inside the toolbox. Got it. So in this X-Men Children of the Atom, I always liked Iceman. But when I try to use him in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I'm not as effective. This is a little more my style, my pace here. That's a good thing about the collection. It's got 6 games on it. So you're going to find something you like. And then you get Beat 'em Up with the Punisher. Great collection. Brooklyn's saying sometimes. They'll do different emojis depending on the night or the stream. I think Brooklyn, I'm gonna pass on VR again this year. I just don't think I'm wanting to do the jump into VR yet, even with good prices. Like, I've got so many video games as it is to play. I feel like if I get into VR, it's just going to take up even more of my time. And I'll be more like worried about like, what should I play when? Because it'll take more time away from my console gaming, my arcade gaming. And it's like I got like a backlog of games I haven't even touched yet. Like I bought Resident Evil 4 Remake, just haven't even opened it yet. And then I'm going to probably get about 3 or 4 games this Black Friday. Probably Uncharted, Spider-Man 2, Grand Theft Auto Definitive Collection, and then one more probably, maybe Madden. It's better off because you will get lost in VR and we will never see you again. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. It's like, it's going to suck me in and take up all my time. And it's like a whole nother world when you get into VR. It's like you're leaving reality. It's like, I don't know if I want to do that quite yet. Plus, VR2, I think, is the one I want to get. And I just noticed there's not a lot of games yet. Like, there's some good games. Like Gran Turismo is interesting to me. That Star Wars game is interesting. And then the one it comes with, the Forbidden West or whatever game, are all interesting games. But there's just not a lot of them. So I'm going to wait for that game collection to kind of build up a little bit more and maybe get it next Black Friday. I noticed you, Brooklyn, are playing a lot of the indie VR games. So some of those look pretty good. See if I can beat this character. No, come on. There we go. Barely. Just a sliver of life left. Did I beat the new Zelda game? Are you talking about Echoes of Wisdom? I didn't actually end up getting it. I was watching RGT85 today, actually, and he was talking about how the, what was it? The inventory system's all jacked up on it. So I may pass on that Zelda game. Very rarely do I pass on a Zelda game, but I may on this one because of what I've heard until they fix it. But if you're talking about Tears of the Kingdom, I have not beaten it. I've gotten very far in it, and I'll probably pick that up here very soon and finish it. But I'm very far. Like I've got got the lower level or whatever, the below ground, all that unlocked. Got, of course, the main map all unlocked, and then the cloud world, I've got all that unlocked. So really, I just got to go around and finish everything. Raj Gamer saying, I have the PSVR 2 and I haven't played it in months. That's another thing about the VR, and I've heard this from quite a few people, the same thing I'm hearing from Garage Gamer, that a lot of people will buy it, they'll play it for a little bit when they first get it, and then they'll set it down somewhere and they'll never pick it back up. They just never play it. And I don't want to spend a bunch of money on something I'm not going to play a lot. Science Spirit says, I played my PSVR 2 once, made me sick, and never picked it up again. So see, same story. I don't need another thing that collects dust. I've got enough of that gaming stuff around. So I'm going to wait a little longer on that. Brooklyn's saying, we are doing another escape room tonight with special guest. James hates everything. And that's what's really cool about it, is how interactive it is. You get groups together, all play it together. I know Kevgret was trying to convince me to get it so I could, play it with you guys and You guys do the get-togethers. I think that would be really cool. If you can get enough friends together that all play it, that may be enough to keep you engaged to keep playing it more often. Mickey Yoon saying, did you get the 3S? The 3S is interesting too because of the Batman game, the Arkham Shadow game, that looks amazing. And it looks like it's going to be even more improved early next month with a new update. So, and that's another thing. What do you get? Do you get both the Meta and the PSVR 2, or do you get one or the other? That's another decision you got to make. Who knows? I may get one. Let's see what happens on Friday. I'm not going to really buy anything until Friday. Wait till we see the best deals. And Thor KC saying PSVR 2 is worthwhile for me for Gran Turismo, but not much more than that. And Mike Huckert says, I only play the PSVR 2 when Brooklyn Menace is streaming. I need to get back into it once I complete my move. And that's another thing, guys, is I'm probably going to move here in a couple of months at the end of February. So it's like, do I want more stuff to move? And I really need to hang on to my money as well for that move. Let's play some TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Jump into that for a little bit. Kind of want to play these 4 games tonight. Devastator Omega is here. He's saying, hey, so apparently the Cowboys can't lose when we try. Go figure, right? So I saw that the Cowboys did win today, and that was a big win for them, but they're not very good. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs or do anything this year. I was really upset when they're keeping Dak every year because Dak has just never proven anything, and I just don't think he's the future. So will Jerry ever give up on Dak? I don't think so, but that's kind of the story right now. All right, so we'll get into TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Mickey Yoon is saying, I got the 3S to see if I like VR. You have to let us know, Mickey, how do you like it? Brooklyn saying, Kevgret and I will be playing a co-op in Starship Troopers VR when it comes out on PSVR 2. I think it's been delayed. That's one movie I really enjoyed was Starship Troopers growing up. So that'd be one game I'd be really interested in playing. And Mickey's saying, I didn't want to invest too much in it, not like it is. And Brooklyn will be streaming the Meta 3 tonight. And Thor's saying, if only get one, get the MetaQuest 3. The PSVR 2 deal for $350 is great if you build a driving simulator that's better than the arcade. Otherwise, stick with the Meta. And that was what was most interesting to me with the PSVR 2 is the Gran Turismo, being able to, race and have that whole simulation going. But you're right. You need the steering wheel and all that for it to feel right. So I still haven't beaten this game, but we'll use my fight stick tonight, play it with the fight stick. I've been playing it on the Legends Ultimate when I do play this, but it'll be interesting to play it on this. But he's pretty good on this fight stick. Definitely better than playing it on a controller, I think. This is definitely an arcade game. get the pizza over here. Or I guess you're not supposed to hit those barrels. They almost got me. See if I can get some life. Oh, James Hates Everything is here. Looks like Gamer Fridge as well. Devastator says, I just bought a Nintendo Switch for $229. Plus 12 discount for using the card. Nice. That's is that the OG or the OLED you got for that price? Brooklyn's saying the deal for the PSVR 2 right now is insane and comes with Horizon. Yeah, it definitely is an insane deal. Mike Hawkert says Starship Troopers would be a day one buy. I'm going to pick it up on the Meta 3 because it works perfectly with the X Arcade 2 TV. And Gamer Fridge saying, what's up, BiggyD? Good to see a Gamer Fridge in the chat. And James Hates Everything's here. He's saying, yeah, buddy! Exclamation point. Good to see you, James. Good stream last night. Good Black Friday video today. And it was funny enough, you were talking about your run-in with Gray Media and them doing your copyright claims. Looks like RGT is dealing with the same thing. Anyone who used that PlayStation 30th video is dealing with the same thing right now. And Papa Brad's Gaming is saying, hello, gamers. Good to see you, Papa Brad, in the chat. And James says, Brooklyn's saying, James, make sure your Meta 3 is charged. That's for tonight. I'm going to have to check that out when you guys get into a game later. You drinking some Jim Beam tonight? Nothing special? It's a little whiskey. And I'm off all week this upcoming week, so I'm going to try and get in another like walk and talk at another arcade. I've been trying to find some friends that want to go up to Starfighters Arcade, get some video content up there. We'll see if I make it to Starfighters. Garage Gamer saying he also got a copyright on the PlayStation 30th promo video. Wow. So everyone's having that same issue right now, it sounds like. That Gray Media, man, they're going to piss a lot of people off. Some big channels they're messing with. Oh, there's some pizza. I hope companies don't start doing that, like preventing us from using that, like in our videos, like using promo reels and stuff. Like, could you imagine if Arcade went up, quit letting people use their promotional videos and stuff for, you know, our own content? I thought as long as you're commenting on it and you're giving some commentary, you can use pretty much anything because you're making it your own. It's like fair use. But that's kind of why, like, I'm unmonetized right now. Is they wanted me to prove to YouTube how I make my content, how I edit my videos, and all this crap. And I didn't want to give in and like show them all that and give them everything I know. Because like, what if they're using AI to collect all that data, and they're going to basically put humans out of business? You know, like they're going to make us obsolete or something using AI. So I didn't want to give in. I took the 3-month suspension or whatever they wanted to give me. It's actually not even a suspension. It's a 3-month pause on my memberships and monetization. And then I can reapply on December 8th. So it went by fast. Here in about a little less than a couple weeks, I'll be back being monetized again. And I never had to send them anything showing how I edit my videos. I did delete a couple of questionable videos that were like shorts where I didn't like comment on it or anything. Because I think that's what they really want to see is like some commentary behind it. I know someone that can tell you how YouTube videos work, and that's Papa Brad. He like studies this stuff, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, he's like almost at 25,000 subscribers now. He has figured out how to grow his channel. See what the chat's saying here. Devastator says, what's it like to have vacation or day off? My last was in 2009. I'll tell you, it's been kind of, I've been in between jobs, so it's been kind of stressful. But finally landing a good job, it's actually going to pay me more than what I made in my last job by quite a bit. And I get to travel, so I think it worked out in the long run, but it's been a stressful time in between jobs not working. I'll tell you, and that's another reason why I haven't done a lot of YouTube stuff, not only because of my injury, but that as well going on, being in between these jobs has been stressful in its own way because money is like everything. You know, if you don't have income coming in, it's like, it's hard to focus on things like video games and YouTube content and stuff like that because it's just extra, you know, it's things we do on the side. Really, it's, you gotta, everything is, for me, is like family and work comes first. So it's been tough. Brooklyn's saying they just want to make money on everyone's monetization. That's what I think. Brooklyn's saying it's nothing new, BiggyD. Andy's Game Room is here. Good to see you, Andy. Saying, hey, Biggie. Good to see you in the chat. Brooklyn says there are companies out there that do false claim videos. Absolutely a lot of that. Gamer Fridge is saying, good to see me back. Good to see you in the chat, Gamer Fridge. I've been watching a lot of your videos. Glad you made it over 1,000 finally. All that hard work for all this period of time, you finally paid off. Don't promote our stuff without giving us money. And Garage Gamer is saying, wow, that's crazy. Sorry, Gamer Fridge. Put that ban on your channel. Brooklyn saying, my ROG Ally X plays Pinball FX better than my gaming PC, so it should be great for OTG. And Science Spirit says, can't tell if AI is a friend or a foe yet. I know, right? There's some good things that come out of AI, but then there is a lot that I think bad could come out of it as well. So we got to figure out how to control it. Can't let it control us or take jobs away from us. And Thor says, add sign spears. It's like any other technology. It's a tool with edges that cut both ways. All right, so we did some Marvel versus Capcom, a little bit of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's check out this Double Dragon Gaiden, Rise of the Dragons for a minute. Can't believe, only got 3 hours. I thought that said 33 hours, but it's 3.3 hours. I haven't played this much. The jury's still out on whether or not I like this game. You can't continue forever. It's like, I think once you run out of lives, that's it. You got to start over. So that's what I didn't like about it. I've never played online. See if I can find a game. No games are found. I'll create a room if somebody wants to jump in. You guys have this? Infinite continues. Okay, there. When you play online, you can do infinite. That's nice. So player 1 is the host, BiggyD. I guess that's what you search is BiggyD. Oh, room ID. That's what you'll need. Let me put that in the chat. N6ZCEJ. Almost kind of hard to read. Brooklyn saying, hopefully your new job isn't being a stuntman. No, I'm still in IT. It's just more specialized IT. It's actually going to be for some really important stuff that businesses that will need me. They'll need my help, that's for sure. I don't really want to share the job that I'm doing exactly online on YouTube because there's like my past job and a lot of other things going on, so I don't want to share too much publicly yet. Maybe soon in near future I can. So I haven't unlocked any of these. There's a lot of characters you can play with. This is kind of cool. Let's be Uncle Matin. I like the graphics on this, though. I love these beat-em-ups that are more modern. Okay, we can even pick the stage we start on. Andy's Game Room says, been there. Sucks, agreed.
Let's go.
Hopefully it's not being a stuntman. Definitely not. No more risk taking for me. I'd run into Retro Ralph at Pinball Expo. He's like, man, you shouldn't be doing those e-bikes at your age. It's true. I need to like take less risks now that I'm in my mid-40s. Because like I'll haul ass on that thing through town, and I was riding at night, and I was cutting through a parking lot that had like no lighting, and I had a headlight on my bike, but it could only see like a few feet in front of me. Well, I was going too fast, and there was like a curb in the middle of the parking lot that I didn't see, and I hopped it like I would normally do any curb, except on the other end was about a 4 or 5 foot drop off. So as soon as I went over the curb, my tire went right into the ground, and I went over the handlebars, like head first into the concrete. And I was wearing a helmet. I should have just let the fall, hit my head because I had the helmet on, but instead I put my arms out, and my wrist took the brunt of the fall. And that's why the wrist broke. And it happens so fast, you're not able to tuck and roll and all that like you're supposed to, or at least I didn't feel like I had time to do all that. But wrist injuries are nothing new to me. I've been riding motorcycles and bikes like my whole life, and I've had, this will probably be the third major injury I've had to my wrist in my lifetime. Luckily, they've all been about 10 years apart, so I've been able to heal every time, but I'm definitely prone to it, that's for sure. All right, so that's his special. And I can throw people. How do I pick up the... This is like a 6-button game. How do I pick up the knife? There's special, jump, hit, grab. That's like a special jump. Another good game to play on a fight stick. If you're not playing it on an arcade, it's like the next best thing. Oh, P-Dubs is here. He's saying staying in Arizona. BiggggyD, yes, I'm going to still be in Arizona. The companies I'll be doing IT for are actually based here in Arizona. But the company I'll be working for is based out of Las Vegas. But they have offices all over the country. So there'll be like projects and things where I'll be traveling a lot. But majority of my time will be here, and I'll get to work from home 4 days out of the week, which will be nice. Probably a lot like your schedule, P-Dubs, because I know you work from home, but you do travel some. Kind of the same idea. Good to see P-Dubs in the chat. Brooklyn says, VR time. Talk to you later, BiggggyD. I'll come check out your stream once I get done here. Probably won't be going too much longer. I'm going to play one more game after this. And I'm going to look at some Black Friday deals with you guys to wrap up the stream. And then I'm going to head over to Brooklyn's stream after that. Risty risks. Risty risks. Hard to say. Say that 10 times in a row. Devastator Omega says, fun fact, 15 years ago today, Tekken 6 was released. That's crazy. It's been that long. I used to play Tekken 6 all the time on my PS3. It's my favorite fighting game. We used to get groups together and play competitively, like 6 of us, all in one apartment. And take turns, you know, and the winner will keep going. We play Tekken 6, we play Street Fighter 4, and we play, what was the other one? Soul Calibur, I think it was? Maybe Virtua Fighter? But mostly we play Tekken. That was our favorite.
Surprise!
Oh, man. See, not enough cash. So I had infinite continues. But see, this is the one thing I don't like about the game. Is when you restart, you start from a checkpoint. I think this is pretty much the beginning of the stage. Yeah, see, it starts you all over. So I've never been able to really get into this game because there's not infinite continues. So we'll hop out of that one, but it's fun. Steven's here. Good to see you, Steven. He says the new Super Mario Brothers of Double Dragon, pretty much. And Leonor's Mind is here. Yo, good to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight. So we played Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, Double Dragon Gaiden, TMNT, and let's play one more, which I had lined up, this Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle. I'm always trying to find people online to play this. Never can find anybody online, but I love this collection. Some of the best beat 'em ups on this, and they look and play amazing on here. Leonor's Mind is saying you playing Bimmy and Jimmy. We were, yeah, we're playing. Just played a little bit of Double Dragon, not much, but a little. So I'm gonna play online on the Beat 'em Up bundle. I'm gonna create a lobby if anyone wants to join me. You guys got this? I'm gonna play King of Dragons, English version, public lobby. Anybody's welcome. Joining mid-game is allowed. And how do you join? I think you just search my name, maybe, BiggyD, or just search this lobby. It's probably the only King of Dragons lobby open right now. Let's go. Can I do in-game standby? Let's see here. Okay, maybe not create a game, not a lobby. There we go. So you guys should be able to join this. It'll be the only King of Dragons lobby right now open. Leonor's Mind is saying Rage of Dragons released the Double Dragon fighting game. Oh, okay. Rage of Dragons released. I have not played that yet. I'll have to check that out. Thanks for the suggestion. So pretty good selection of characters here. You have the dwarf with the axe. Solaric, we'll go with him. And I think you can change the bezels too, which is cool. So like wallpaper, nostalgic, versus, heroes, none. We'll go with the versus. That looks kind of cool. Filter, you got a few different filter types. We'll just go with none. Size, we'll go with the original. I don't ever like to stretch the resolution. So there should be up to 2 people that should be able to join this. But I've never played online ever with this game. Never had seen a lobby open ever since I bought it. And I've streamed it a couple of times. No one's ever joined. Fleerick? Is that his name? Fleerick. Brooklyn's playing some VR over on his channel. I think James Hates Everything will be playing too. I'm gonna go check that out when I end here. Got a boss going. I'm going to turn the volume up a little on this game so you guys can hear the sound. Oh, see, when I pause it, it's still going in the background. I guess because this is like the original arcade ROM, so you can't pause it. All right, so that was my first quarter. That's a special. All right, let's get a different character here. Let's go with the elf, with the bow and arrow. Carlo, he's here. Good to see you, Carlo. He says, dropping in and leaving a like. Great to see you back, BiggggyD. My request would be Black Ops 6 stream. All right. I still haven't picked up Black Ops 6. I had that Modern Warfare that came with my PS5, and I never bought the one that came out last year. Maybe I should get this year's. Been hearing a lot of good things about it. It's got a lot of the classic stages from the original Black Ops, so it's probably worth getting. I know you got Xbox, so you can play it on the Game Pass, which is cool. Maybe I should get Game Pass for PC and play it on my PC. We'll beat this boss. And then I want to kind of look at some Black Friday pricing with y'all before we close out the stream tonight. Since I didn't get to do a normal stream, we'll just do some Black Friday shopping together live. This is the guy to get against this boss because he flies. Shoot the arrows at him. But is it doing anything to him? Is he dying? I don't see his health going down. Oh, there it goes. Got one little bar of life left for him. There, got him. Leonora's Mind is saying the big Steam sale is November 27th. So yeah, a lot of the deals I think are going to be, Thursday, Friday. I wouldn't, unless you absolutely have to have it right now, I would wait just a few more days because I think there's going to be even better deals at the end of this upcoming week. But let's take a look at some of the stuff together. Since we're live. All right. Put this fight stick over somewhere else, but this is what I've been using, F101. And I like Garage Gamer's idea on getting some type of artwork overlay that I can put on this. Definitely take his suggestion and do that. I think that was a great idea, Garage Gamer. All right. So let's do this. Our video capture, I'm going to, not that. Game capture. Going to turn that off here for a second while I navigate my computer. And I want to look at some pricing here with y'all. All right. Let's go first to Arcade One Up. Should still be streaming. Yep. All right. I've got two keyboards here because I'm using two different computers. Streaming on the laptop, but we're capturing video on my desktop. So I've got two keyboards and two mice going right now. All right. It's kind of awkward. All right. Let's see. Everything on the screen good? Yes. All right. So when you Google Arcade One Up, this is what's going to come up. And these are normally your best deals. So Arcade One Up, they're advertising a Wheel of Fortune Casino Cave for $3.99. We got a My Arcade Street Fighter II Micro Player Pro, normally $40 for only $15.99. That's kind of interesting. May have to look at that. That's kind of cool, actually, even though it's a little plastic toy. I've noticed K-Fox, he's buying a lot of these right now because nothing coming out from Arcade One Up. That's kind of interesting at $16, guys. May have to get that. Now, this was interesting to me, the deluxe Arcade One Up Mortal Kombat 2, because I've never got an Arcade One Up Mortal Kombat, and I'd like to get one. But the price has got to be good. It's got to be like $300, $250, something like that. And with the $15 Kohl's Cash and $3.99, it's almost enough to get me to do it, but it's still $400 at the end of the day. Even with the Kohl's Cash, still $400. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. But like this is that classic edition at Walmart at $2.99. Like if this was the deluxe at $2.99 at Best Buy, I would probably do it just because it'd be a killer deal. So let's take a look here at the Arcade One Up website, official website. Carlo says the PS5 Slim Disc at Walmart, $424 with $25 or $25 Honey PayPal cashback, $3.99. Okay, that's a killer deal. If you guys don't have a PS5, now is a fantastic time to get one. Some really good deals going on. They're just pumping out the PlayStation 5 deals right now. Thor KC says, I think the days of having big discounts advertised ahead of time have been killed by people waiting for Cyber Monday, etc. It's also about the flash sales now, and that's another thing to consider is Cyber Monday. Do you wait for Cyber Monday? Good thing bringing that up. And then Devastator Omega says was tempted on the MK cab for $399, but no room right now in his home. And that I'm very limited on room as well. Behind me, you guys may see my arcade back here. And if I was to squish everything together, I can realistically fit one more arcade back there. So if a deal comes around this week or Cyber Monday, and like I can get MK for $299 or less, I'll probably do it. Just to kind of complete my arcade, because I've got my Marvel versus Capcom cabinet, I've got my Marvel superheroes, Killer Instinct, Miss Pac-Man, Final Fight. You know, that Mortal Kombat would be a good addition. It would kind of complete everything, I feel like. And mine are all I had the 4-player NBA Jam, but now I sold that, so I have all 2-player cabinets, which allow me to fit more into my arcade. Let's take a look at these deals. And I did this in my last video, kind of showed you guys these. They're not very good. Only $100 off, nothing special. This is the best one, I feel like, the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 X-Men 97 for $399. I feel like that's a decent deal. It's a newer cabinet. So if you're wanting to get that one, I feel like that's a decent deal. $449 for the deluxe. This is that slim edition deluxe. Nobody liked this cabinet to begin with. And they're only giving you $50 off, blah. Now, if that was $399 or $350, you may see more people get it. Surprising that the anniversary edition deluxe Golden Tee has no money off, full price. Pac-Man Plus, that's their most recent cabinet that they've released, so understandable why it doesn't have anything off. Now, these are all 20%. These are the ones they're heavily advertising. The Class of 81, the Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe, and the Pac-Man Deluxe. Galaga, no money off. Pac-Man XL, it's not even available on their website. Time Crisis Deluxe, no money off. Street Fighter 2 Deluxe, no money off. Big Buck Hunter Deluxe, no money off. Fast and the Furious, no discount. Wheel of Fortune's $399. We very rarely ever see them do any money off Casino Cade, so they did give you $100 off it. And then that's it, guys. Let's see how little they have available now as far as like options. You know, it used to be they'd have tons of arcades to choose from, and now it's just very limited. How many are now available? 8, 12, 13, 14. They only have 14 cabinets now on their website. And nothing new. But supposedly they're going to be at CES, guys. So maybe there's something new right around the corner. I don't know. Mickey Yoon says, One Up won't have deals. Collect them while you can. Now that's a good point, Mickey, and that's kind of why I'm a little bit interested in getting like a killer deal on Mortal Kombat, because once these are sold, they may not make any more. You know, the company could essentially go out of business. They quit making these altogether. And it'd be nice to get my hands on the ones you want, you know, and this is one that I've kind of always wanted was Mortal Kombat. Thor KC says, I don't have any plans for anything other than awaiting the arrival of the 4KP. The deal for a dynamo cab, Tamada, or a gun wheel trackball cab for under 300 could get my interest. And I'm glad that you brought up the 4KP, because out of all the home arcade products, I'm most interested in the At Games 4KP. It's by far the best product, you know, in the home arcade in our community right now that's being sold. But the prices are way, way too high on it right now. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go to the At Games 4K group and on Facebook, because that's where they do a lot of their advertising. And I see always PK in here. I'd like to bring up one of his posts, just kind of see what he's advertising right now ahead of Black Friday. I know that the deals haven't been that great leading up to Black Friday. I'm not seeing anything tonight, but maybe next week we'll hear something and they'll do like some really good deal. Otherwise, I'm waiting until next year. All right, so here's the post. This lady here always posts in the At Games fan group. Her name is Leah Moore. And we'll read this together, guys. All right. So it says here, at game ships 4K orders by FedEx. You might want to join FedEx Manager to be informed of the upcoming deliveries to your address without the tracking number. It's a free service. Uh, so they're advertising a FedEx delivery manager about upcoming deliveries because I guess everyone's ordered theirs. A lot of these were the starter editions and stuff. So they're coming from overseas. People are anxious and they're waiting their units for over a month now. So people are just interested in FedEx right now, I guess, and tracking. Let's see if there is anything else here worth reading in the 4K group. Oh, here's a picture of South Park. Now, this is one of the games that I was really interested in getting when I do get a 4KP is this South Park. I remember long ago I had Michael B on as a guest, and I put in the thumbnail a logo of South Park Pinball because I'd really wanted them to bring it. And that was a long time ago. That was over a year ago. And it's just kind of finally here now. It's come. But this is your South Park Pinball. It also comes with Butters Pinball. And I have this on my Switch. I play it a lot. It's actually one of my favorite, if not my favorite Zen pinball tables, are these South Park ones. I just love the show and I love the theme with this one. But Butters, I think, is better than South Park. And that's the extra table they throw in. But that just released. So a lot of people posted images of their South Park running. Here we go. Okay, here's some decent news from Leah Moore. We can read. It says here, big news, pinball fans. The moment you've been waiting for is finally here. For those who ordered the Legends Pinball 4KP Jurassic Park Starter Edition. So I got to see this in person at Pinball Expo. And, honest opinion, it looks okay. But the right side, so if you're looking right at the machine, the artwork on the cabinet on the right side is very grainy, very pixelated. That does not look good in my opinion. Got a fly flying around right now. Um, I've had my doors and windows open every day because the weather's been so nice here. So flies have been getting in. But yeah, the starter edition, the artwork on the right side of the cabinet is all pixelated. So just forewarned, guys, you may have received your Jurassic Park or you're about to receive it and you're going to see that for the very first time. And I was pretty unhappy with that. But other than that, everything's okay. You have the like plants and the trees and all that on the front, going all the way from where the coin door's at, all the way to the top of the back box. And that they could have done a little bit better, but it's not terrible. And then the topper, the Jurassic Park topper, it's a little washed out. But Chaotic BPR told me that they still had the plastic over that topper. So maybe it was just a little washed out because they had left the plastic film on it and didn't pull that off. So it may look better than what I actually saw at Pinball Expo. And then Papa Brad's got some chats here I'll read as well, but let's get through this. It says, so the Legends Pinball 4KP Jurassic Park Starter Premium Starter Edition has officially arrived in our warehouse. Your orders are going to be processed as we speak, and you will receive your FedEx tracking details by November 28th. So that's here in 4 days at the latest, just in time to make your holidays roar. For those of you who choose to order from the U.S. warehouse, here's an update you've been waiting for. The Legends Pinball 4KP Jurassic Park starter machine and the hopper for the Legends Pinball 4KP Jurassic Park will be available for purchase starting November 29th with an estimated delivery time of 1 to 5 days. So that's the key of getting it directly from their warehouse. You pay a little bit more, not much more, a little bit more, but you get it pretty much instantly, which I like because if it comes from their warehouse, they've already inspected it to make sure it looks good. And then it's less likely to get damaged between that warehouse and your home than coming from China to your home. So I think that's, if you can avoid it, and pay a little bit extra, I think it's best to get it from the U.S. warehouse. So that's the news on it. Let's see what Papa Brad's saying here. He says, I am number 6 in the South Park Flipper Friends tournament. Very cool. Devastator says, so it's official. Sony working on handheld console PS5 to rival Switch via Bloomberg. Okay, so we're going to get a handheld console. So like another Vita or a PSP, or maybe they'll create a new name for it. That's very cool. I've always thought that the Sony handhelds were more advanced than the other competitors, so that's cool. Papa Brad says, I have tons of videos on it being played well in his shorts. He's also saying the Zen leaderboards are no joke in competition on @Games4KP. And Thor is saying, I love the look of the Dynamo cab, but I've already made 2 more Street Fighter cabs than I ever play. All right, so let's take a look here at anything else going on here in the 4K group. Just this. So this is really it, is the pinball coming soon stuff. Kind of round out the rest of this year, and then we'll get some announcements hopefully later on the tables coming early next year. South Park just released on the 20th, only 4 days ago. Wow, it feels like it's already been out for a while. Been seeing tons of videos and content on this already, so it feels like it's already been out a little bit longer than 4 days. And then we've got the Charlie Brown Christmas pinball coming. So that's really cool, right in time for Christmas. Charlie Brown Christmas pinball. And especially for those people that got the Snoopy table, now you get a second table to round out your theme and everything, giving you another table to play. That's pretty cool. I always thought that yellow Snoopy table was the best looking one. I got to see them pretty much all. I think I did see every single theme at Pinball Expo, and I thought Snoopy was the best looking one of all of them. Jason's saying, Thor KC, I did miss out on that $2.99 deal. I was traveling. If you see it again, ping me. Yeah, definitely let us know, Thor, if you're seeing any deals. He is talking about the Dynamo cab to mod for under $300. That must be that Street Fighter Dynamo cabinet that he's discussing or talking about there. All right, so where else do I want to look? So another place I've been looking for pinball, not pinball, but just home arcade deals, gaming deals, is slickdeals.net. They just like a great place to look for any type of savings is on this website. So I'm just kind of skimming it. So let's take a look at this together. So here's Best Buy Sony PlayStation 5 Slim console, $375. Killer deal on it. Borderlands 3 in the PlayStation Store is only $5.99. We've got Borderlands 4 coming soon, so that's killer deal. Death Stranding, never played that. It's $20, but I heard it's good. Super Monkey Ball, this is the new one, $20. You get yourself a PlayStation DualSense controller for $44 at the TikTok shop. I didn't even know TikTok had a shop. Okay. Weird Al Yankovic movie, $4. So this is on Roku. I think you can watch it. I still haven't seen the movie, but I know some friends that are big Weird Al Yankovic fans, and he's coming to a concert here in Phoenix early next year. I need to see this movie. I still have not seen this movie. So you got a combination of Pikmin 1 and 2 and a Switch cartridge for $30. Okay. Let's see, anything else? Kirby's Forgotten Land, $35 at Target. The Last of Us Part 1, still have not played this, $30 at Best Buy. I'm waiting for this game to come down to $20, and I'm going to get it. Jedi Survivor finally hit $20. I remember when E-Dubs would talk about playing this on Super Game Room Dudes. That was over a year ago. And of course, he got it during the launch. Probably paid like $70 for that game. $20 finally, all this time later. Maybe worth picking up now that it's only $20. Here we go. Silent Hill 2, $50 at Amazon. You can get it on any of the systems. Very cool. Here's a deal for Rascal's Basement Arcade. He loves guitars now. $200 for an electric guitar. Oh, here are those Ray-Ban Meta sunglasses. I heard James talking about it on his video today. I also mentioned it in my deals video. But a Ray-Ban Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses. $239 with the credit that Amazon's given you. These are AI powered sunglasses. You can they got sound built into them so you can listen to stuff. They've got a camera built into them. All this cool technology now just like in your sunglasses, and they just look like regular sunglasses. They're not even that different than what you wear every day. $40 for Outlaws. That's a pretty good deal because this game just came out. A lot of people are telling me that Star Wars Outlaws is one of their favorite games this year. So cool to see it for only $40. If this was 30, I would probably pick it up. But 40, I wasn't going to get it when it came out. Probably still not going to pay that much, even though I feel like that's a good deal. Final Fantasy Rebirth, $40. Everyone's really raving about this game. And I would like to get games like this, but I just don't play Final Fantasy much. They're just too time consuming for me. I do have a PlayStation Plus membership, but I can't take advantage of this because this is for new members only. So I'm going to let mine expire, and hopefully before the end of the year, they'll do another promotion, and I can re-up for the new member price. Prince of Persia, $15. This game has really come down in price at $15. Elden Ring, $20. Here we go. Sonic Shadow Generations is a $60 game. It's only $30 at Target. This game just came out. 128 gigabyte USB stick flash drive. I've got a ton of these things because I use them for like my PlayStation Classic to put games on. I also back up all my videos that I make on YouTube to these. So no matter what, I can always recover something. Like the countdown I used tonight for my video was a countdown I used to use on my videos and my live streams like 2 years ago. And I couldn't find it anywhere on my computer. So I found it on one of my thumb drives. So I was able to recover that. But I wasn't able to recover the music I was using, only the countdown. I'll have to find that song I was using. Here's the Halloween. I'm not a big fan of this Halloween Evil Dead. That game didn't look too interesting to me. I know Mike B really likes this game though. Metal Gear Solid 1, I was considering this because it's only $20 now, but I was looking it over and the games just haven't aged well. And I can play these many other ways. I don't really need the collection. So kind of that's about it. Cyberpunk, never played it, $40. Okay. So done with slick deals for today at least, but I'm going to check that every day because at the top is normally your newest deals and you can find some really good stuff on there. So let's look here. We did arcade1up.com. We did slick deals. We looked at games, their Facebook group. What else do I want to look at? I want to look at the Nintendo Switch deals, and then we'll look at PlayStation 4 deals, and then we'll call it a night. All right, so Switch deals. This is going to change, I think, on Thursday and Friday. But this is, and I went over this in my video as well. Tears of the Kingdom you can get for $30 on Friday on Monday, tomorrow, starting tomorrow on the 25th, I think it is. Let's take a look here. I made a community post on this. There's a couple really good deals at Walmart that you guys got to check out. And then they call it an early access Black Friday deal. So here it is. This is Spider-Man 2. And early access starting November 25th. So starting tomorrow, you can get Spider-Man 2 for $30. And you can also get Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for $30 starting tomorrow. So I don't think the price is going to go any lower than that on those two games. And those are AAA 10 out of 10 games. So look for that starting tomorrow. Super Mario Maker, $39.99. Hogwarts, $20. This is what I'm going to get here. I've only been kind of waiting. I've only been kind of waiting here because I thought maybe a physical copy may come out of this at $30, but the prices are still holding steady. It's still like $45, $50 for the physical copy of this because there's not many copies left of the physical out there. So I don't think the price is going to go any lower than $30 or even match that. So I'll probably end up buying this digital copy of this game on Friday. And that'll be right in time for my trip to Vegas. And I'm going to play that at my hotel and at the airport and stuff like that. And let's see, what else we got? This Yoshi's Crafted World first party game, $40. Bayonetta 3, I like that one at 42. Skyrim, $30. I think that's cool. I think that's interesting. Talking about that fourth game I may get for Black Friday may be this Elder Scrolls Skyrim for my Switch, just so I can play it on the go. I remember playing it on my PC so long ago. It'd be kind of cool to revisit that. And Captain Toad, $27.99, decent price. All right, let's look at Switch Deals Google. So they kind of offer some other stuff here. Here's those Nintendo Switch bundles. Here it is: Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with a year of online, $225. Nintendo Switch OLED bundle, $275. Sonic Generations, $30. Super Mario Odyssey. If you guys haven't played this, definitely recommend it. This was the first game I got on Switch. Loved it. Kind of a short game, but a lot of fun. $30. And here's Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, $35. Definitely recommend this. I have it on my Wii U. So I already own the game and I've already played it all the way through. Otherwise, I'd get this. AliExpress, I don't have much experience with them, so I wouldn't recommend using them. I think this is a digital copy for $7.99, but this is a physical copy for $7.99. No, it is digital. If this was physical, even though I don't really need the game, I'd buy it just because I kind of want to collect a bunch of Switch carts, especially with the Switch 2 about to come out. Kind of be cool to load up on some original Switch carts because it'll probably play on the Switch 2 as well. So let's look here at PlayStation 5 deals. Get this up here on the screen. And I'm also going to bring up some chats here from some of our viewers. Thor is saying, I suppose I should expect to be spending any available spending cash, buying up as much as I can, that 50% off deal after activating Jurassic Park 4KP. Mickey Yoon says, haha, I'm a pro on slick deals. Name's Queen's Gambit. Okay, well, I'll have to look for you, Mickey, on slick deals. I've actually seen, I knew there were some people from our community on slick deals because I saw some of Glenn's stuff on there, like his flight stick on there. So I know there's people in our community that shop on there. Mickey's saying only consider deals from community members. Thor's saying there is a 4 terabyte SSD for under $250 is a great idea. And that's true. I mean, if you guys can get your hands on hard drives for cheap, those things always run full price. You know, that would be, this would be a good time to get one. I just don't really need any storage. I have plenty of storage, I think, right now. Also, I told you I backed up everything that I know I'm not going to need to recover quickly on these thumb drives because they're so cheap now. You can get like 128, 256 gigabyte thumb drives for like next to nothing now. So I just backed stuff up onto those. But everyone's got their way of doing it, and getting a 4 terabyte SSD, you'll never run out of room. Carl O is saying bensbargain.net. I've never checked them out. I'll have to see what that's about. Thor KC says, I wish they would give Metal Gear Solid a Final Fantasy scale remake. Yes, I mean, make big enough to be 2 games instead of 2 CDs. That would be cool. And Mickey Yoon saying, I'm selling myself for about $30. AAA body. All right, so let's look at some of these PlayStation deals. We've got, this is the NBA 2K25 bundle, $375. I think you can get these deals pretty much anywhere. This is for Target. Here is a slim edition with not the digital, but the disc edition for $425. No game. Oh, here we go. The Crew Motorfest for PlayStation 5, $15 at Walmart. Super cheap. And a Sony PlayStation 5 DualSense Midnight Black for $50 at GameStop. Let's go into the official PlayStation 5 website here and see what they're advertising for Black Friday. Let's see. But they're not showing price. Oh, here we go. Black Friday. So, guys, get your Spider-Man 2 game, physical copy, $30 at Walmart, starting tomorrow. Must buy, good deal. Madden 25, I've been seeing it for $30. I think Target's going to have it for $30 starting on Friday. Outlaws, we've just seen a better price on it at $40. Astrobot, if you guys haven't gotten Astrobot, $50. Here is, I think, the best price I've seen on Hogwarts Legacy so far, 70% off for $17.99. Oh, that's the PS4 version. PS5's $20.99. That's standard. And let's see, anything else? MLB The Show. Never really got into this MLB game. Maybe some of you guys have and like it. I know Sony makes the best MLB game. Never got into the WWE, but I hear that's a good one. We just saw Sonic Shadow Generations, $30. This is kind of interesting. Mortal Kombat 1, it's only $20 right now. I feel like that's about as good as it's going to get. So talking about that 4th game I'm going to get for Black Friday may be MK1 at $20. This is the game, guys, that I'm spending a ton of time playing right now is Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm like 45% through it right now. Just can't get enough of this game. I'm just hooked. If you guys have not ever played this, it's an amazing game. Much like Grand Theft Auto, 5? But it's set in like the early 1900s. You're riding horses. You're going into like these old Western towns. But now I'm in like a big city. And then I think we go to the desert at some point, and we're in like kind of where I live now in Arizona with cactus and everything. So it's just this huge world, and you get to travel to all these different places. Like right now I'm in this big city, which looks a lot like New Orleans. It's even got like the New Orleans Square and all that. Amazing freaking game. Just tons of time went into making that. You have not played it, cannot recommend it enough. God of War Ragnarok. This is another one. It's tough on games to get this year because there's so many good deals. May have to get this one, $30. But I'm going to get physical whenever I can. Always going to try and get physical. Here's Sea of Thieves. Kind of funny to see it on PlayStation 5. It's a rare Microsoft game. And, we've got the at-game Sea of Thieves that just came out, which is about to ship, or it may have already started shipping. All right. So that was PlayStation Black Friday deals. There is a website here called blackfriday.com you guys can go to that I've been checking out. And you can kind of look at your ads here. This is the MetaQuest. I know Mickey's in the chat. He's been talking a lot about this MetaQuest 3S 128 gigabyte with Batman Arkham Shadow and a 3-month trial of MetaQuest Plus for $299. Get a $75 Target gift card. I just don't think that you can beat that. That's such a good deal. Let's get through Taylor Swift here. So we got these PlayStation deals. Here's your PSVR 2 for $350. MetaQuest glasses. Here's you can get $35 for Madden or college football. I think you can get that for 30. So for $30, here's some games you guys can get for 30. 35. Here's some good games to get. $20. I just got Resident Evil 4. I'm about to hop into that soon. $20. I think I paid $22 for it right before Pinball Expo. Now it's down to 20. Here's Last of Us Part 2 remastered for 40. $250 for a Xbox Series X. Here's the Backbone. And someone will have to remind me in the chat if you're still in here on who was reminding me of the Backbone. Cannot remember here. Let me see if I can find it. Because I want to give them credit for talking about this. Because I'm probably going to get one of these. Especially after hearing our viewers talking about it in the chat. I cannot find here who mentioned it. I wonder if I can search the chat. Let me see. Yes, I can. Hey, he had mentioned it earlier. He said, I kind of think the best deal right now is 30% off the Backbone. It gives your iPhone the analog stick controls, buttons, and headphone jack that everybody seemed to forget about how much they liked. So this is it here. Kind of want to take a closer look at this real quick with you guys. Backbone, USB-C. Let's take a look at what this thing has to offer. So this is the PlayStation one. Works on your iPhone or your Android. USB-C, second generation PlayStation edition. That's the one I want. $70. It's normally $100. And I've got my new S24 Android phone that I'm going to put in it. And it'll play all the modern best Google Play Store games, as well as it will play, like you can emulate stuff. You can emulate PSP games, PS2 games, you name it, and play it portably. It says low latency connection, play any game that supports controllers, capture game clips and screenshots, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, USB-C port for pass-through charging, 1-year warranty. I do like its direct connection. It's not Bluetooth. And you have swappable pads, so you can fit many different phones with it. And mobile native compatibility is going to be the App Store, Google Play, Netflix even has games now. That's another thing to think about. If you have a Netflix membership, you can play a lot of your console games through Netflix on your phone now. Remote Play compatibility, PS Remote Play, Xbox Remote Play, Steam Link. So that I think is kind of the future is mobile phones and gaming on your phone now, because the phones have gotten so powerful. Like my new Galaxy S24, it has 8 gigabytes of RAM. It has as much RAM as this laptop has that I'm streaming on right now. So just to kind of give you guys an idea. And you got Call of Duty Mobile now, which I hear is fantastic. Minecraft, a lot of people playing that on their phones. You got Diablo, you got Madden. So pretty cool. Probably going to end up getting one of these. So thanks, Thor, for mentioning that and bringing that up for us. Devastator Omega says, hoping Thursday and Friday we'll see better deals. Hopefully so. But we're saying if you have a PS5, a large SSD, it is a very helpful upgrade. 825 gigabyte fills up really fast when the PS5 games have to be installed on it. Jason's also saying, great deal on the Switch, but at this point, I have to wait for the Switch 2. A lot of people are going to do that. But also, like, I like to buy, especially the portable systems, right before the end of the life. Like I did that with the DS, and I've done that with the PSP. You know, it's kind of cool to get them right at the end of its life because all the games are going to go on sale when the new system comes out, and you're going to be able to get these games for, 10, 15 bucks, sometimes $5, and just kind of build out a collection before it ends forever. So we're saying get you a backbone, Biggie. Science Spirit says, I'm loving my portable right now. And Thor is also saying it includes a backbone app, which helps organize all the games in one place. You push an orange backbone button and then just select the game and then the game you want to play. Cool. Talking about PlayStation with the VR headset, being able to play Gran Turismo with the steering wheel, $199. You can get the Logitech G29 racing wheel for PlayStation. Also, I hear these Pulse Elite Head wireless headsets are really nice with the PSVR 2 headset. I was looking at this, guys. I thought this was pretty funny. Like I didn't know what this was, so I had to look at it. But it's just like a build-a-set. If you guys have nostalgia for
designer at Mega, I'm really excited
Xbox
to
360,
Xbox 360.
I came across this thing. It's like you build your own Xbox 360.
What was really interesting about the design process is that
kind of like a Lego set.
A really unique shape. When we designed
and it's got Halo 3, like a cart with the disc.
The console and the controller needed to be as close as the original.
Kind of cool. I think if you want something that you can build and collect, that is 50% off, so 75 bucks. TVs, my TV works fine, even though I'm seeing like incredible deals on these. And eventually I want to get like a 4K OLED TV. I'm going to kind of run my TV until it dies. So I'm probably not going to get a TV again this year. I've been running the same Samsung LCD TV, or I've had this since 2012. So it's over 12 years old, and it's 1080p LCD TV by Samsung. Works just fine. It's, I think, 46 inch. I don't really need a new one. What else we got here? Okay, $399. Here's the deal, guys. For that Mortal Kombat everybody's talking about. So $399. Arcade went up. Mortal Kombat 2, or you can get the Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man Deluxe, and you get 120 bucks Kohl's Cash. So that's the best deal so far I've seen. We'll see what happens this week if we see any better deals. All right. Okay, so that's Kohl's, Black Friday. I haven't looked at GameStop yet. We'll look at GameStop, we'll look at Best Buy, and that'll be it. So 20 bucks, they got some games. 30 bucks, they got some. 40, 50. Save up to $125 on PS5 console. Doesn't look like there's anything in here that we haven't seen yet. Maybe they'll do something Thursday, send out something major on Thursday for GameStop. Best Buy. ROG Ally, still haven't gotten one of these PC handhelds. Probably get the Steam Deck if I get one. But I'm still kind of waiting on one of those. Will they make like a smaller version of the Steam Deck? I feel like the one they have out now is too big. I'd like to get a smaller one. But I'm seeing a lot of these PC handhelds. Here's a Lenovo Legion Go. Save 200 bucks on it. So Best Buy, I think they're gonna send out their big ad on Thursday, on Thanksgiving. So pay close attention, guys, to Best Buy's ad, as well as GameStop, Target, Kohl's, and of course Amazon. Keep your eye on Amazon. And if you guys haven't checked out the website, check it out. I'm still updating it with all the videos that I'm making, all the shorts that I make. Have not posted tonight's live stream yet. It's been since September 15th since I've live streamed. So over 2 months. And thank goodness my wrist have healed. And thank goodness I got a good paying job that I'm starting the first week of December. So things should be back on track, should be live streaming more. I'm going to renew the restream for another year, back to having guests every other week. And we'll be back to normal streams where like I do a solo stream with everything, all the graphics, slides, all that soon. Just had to get my job back in order and had to get healed up. News, I'm even updating news. So like I put the Spider-Man 2 deal for $30. $30 on November 25th. It's also on the website. So yeah, BiggyD's Arcade. I hope you guys have had a good night tonight. This has been a lot of fun just hanging out with you guys. We did some gaming. We played Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. We played TMNT. We played Double Dragon. And what was that last one? We played fourth game as well for a little bit there. Let's take a look. Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle. But nobody joined. We'll have to get some people online to join and play this together. I think that would be fun. And then we've looked at some Black Friday deals. So you guys have a good rest of your Sunday night. Good start to the week, guys. Thor KC saying another reason to consider PSVR 2 is the 350 is the cheapest path to gaming on a 120 hertz OLED display at any size and fits any space. Science Spirit says 2025 sounds like the year. Carlo saying, glad you are back. Still heading to Oklahoma. No. Changed jobs. I'm staying here in Arizona. I'm going to be working from home, but I'm going to get to travel the country. So that's going to be my new job that I start first week of December. So I have all this upcoming week off, and then I start that new job. I'll be in Vegas all week, the first week of December. Papa Brad's Gaming says, welcome back, BiggyD. Thank you, Papa Brad. Thank you, everybody, for watching, hanging out with me tonight. I'm going to head over to Brooklyn Menace's stream after this, as soon as I end here. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. And you guys have a good rest of the night. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.